And I'm not trying to disrupt the beehive or, you know, poke the hive or nothing like that. But let me tell y'all something. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Why is it that when you're gaining weight, no one says anything to you, but the moment you lose a significant amount of weight, everybody's just like commenting on your weight loss and how small you are? Okay. Child. What is going on, friend? Oh, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey friend, my name is Laura Chanel, and if you are new here, you probably have not seen me look like this ever. But yeah, it gets raw and unfiltered over here. Your girl did not feel like doing my hair and makeup and finding a cute top and putting on, you know, jewelry and all that stuff. I ain't feel like doing all that today because yesterday I filmed, edited, and uploaded because I was behind schedule and I really wanted to be on time with my last vlog. And yeah, I'll link it up here so that you can go back and watch it. So today has been a pretty chill day. We ran a few errands, nothing too crazy. Yeah, so today is Sunday, which means typically what I do on Sundays is my laundry. I'll like fold my clothes while I sit here and watch some of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, so it's Aaliyah's Face, Mina, Maya Galore, Crystal Nicole, Kiwan J, Jade Beeson, and I just recently subscribed to Jazz Turner, but I haven't started watching her videos yet. But I feel like it's kind of hard for me to find people that I can, sorry, I can hear my son, that I can sort of relate to. People think that if you're a mom, then why don't you just find other YouTubers that are moms? I mean, do I really want to find other YouTubers that are moms? I mean, Maya's a mom, Mina's a mom. Like, a lot of them are moms, but like, I ain't trying to watch mom stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube be my escape. You know? Ran some errands this morning. I ran to, girl, what's their face, friend? Sephora and Ulta. And then I went to Office Depot because I'm doing a project. And I'm about to show y'all what that is. Child, this is why it's so difficult for me to film. Every time I turn on my camera, here come my child. And you can hear him. Anyways, so it is about 45 minutes to an hour later. My battery went out on my camera, and instead of me changing the battery, I just sat here and watched YouTube, trying to catch up on some of the vlogs that were uploaded today by the people I'm subscribed to, the channels that I'm subscribed to. Anyways, I just wanted to show y'all the little calendar, but I went on ahead and put January on there. Baby, where is the little marker? Here it is. All right, so I put January on there. Isn't that cute? And you can hang it up on your wall, of course, right? And it's magnetized, so like little thing sticks on there. It's got a nice little magnet on there. So yeah, this way I can physically see my content that I have to film for the week, and any editing, any posting, all of that jazz that I need to do, because I know that as soon as I get on my phone to check what content I'm supposed to be filming, I'm going to end up going to another app and it's going to turn into doom scrolling, and that is one thing that I refuse to do this year. So we solved that problem by getting ourselves a calendar. This thing was like $30 of some sort, $30, $40, it's like $38 at Office Depot, but they had it on sale for $11.32. Jackpot, winning. So yeah, we ended up getting that. This was a very clever idea to have like the little static cling labels and stuff like that, so that you can reuse them every month. So that was very clever. I went to Sephora and Ulta to get some refills on some products that I was out of. So I always have to go to both places because one place does not have all of the products that I need. So let me just show you what we got. I did get another beauty blender. I did get another beauty blender finally, but I used it yesterday when I was filming, so there ain't no point in me like saying, hey guys, look, I got another beauty blender. It's dirty. I used it yesterday. Yeah. Baby, I got another beauty blender, okay? It's upstairs. Anyways, so let me show y'all what I got. So I went to Sephora, and this is, also doesn't have this, so this is why I had to go to Sephora. But this is the Innisfree Green Tea Amino Acid Cleansing Foam. This here is my jam. I am at the tail end of the tube. And when I tell you a little bit goes a very, very, very long way, a pea-sized amount, baby, what have you rinsing foam cleanser off your face for like 3 hours, okay? So that's just how thick and soapy and foamy she is. So I really like this. It's very gentle on my skin. If you don't know, I have eczema, so I need stuff that's like pretty gentle on my skin, right? So we got some more of that. And then I went to re-up on my Fenty Butter Drop body butter. However, I've refilled like 3 to 4 times already, but I saw this brand next to Fenty and I was like, oh, I've seen a lot of people using this. Maybe I should try it. Okay. And when I picked up the box, I was like, dang, why is this box so heavy? But this is the Josie Maran. I'm just going to assume that it's Josie Maran or Josie Maran. Josie Maran. I'm going to say Maran because it sounds fancy. But this is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. And I've seen so many people using this brand. And I was like, ooh, let me give it a try. So when I opened the box, I was like, dang. The jar is glass. Okay. But it's very light. It's not as thick as the Fenty Butter Drop. So I am wanting to use this after my shower and see how well it moisturizes my skin. Miss Ma'am is pretty light. I got it in the unscented because I did not want to try, you know, whenever I'm trying a new product, I tend to get something that's unscented first. Let me push pause on y'all because I got food on the stove. Hold on one second. Yeah, I went on ahead and got that because I really wanted to try a different brand. But don't get me wrong, Fenty is still like, you know, the homie and stuff like that. But when I saw this brand next to it, I was like, oh. Let me go ahead on and try that, you know. So I went on ahead and got that. And then I went over to Ulta because it's in the same little shopping area or whatever. But I went over to Ulta and I got this Restoring Hair and Edge Drops by Sacred. Your girl got, I think I have a decent amount of hair, okay, but I don't have any edges. And until I can get to the point where I can afford to pay for hair restoration treatments or a hair transplant or whatever expensive products or whatever it is that I need to use in order to get my edges back, this is how it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna be covering up edges and trying to figure out some kind of ways to grow them back. So yeah, this leafless bush that I got on my head, okay, because I ain't got no edges, that's what it's looking like. So I went ahead and got the Sacred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops. Now, let me explain something to y'all. The taxes out here in California is 10.5%. I just want to point that out, okay? It's 10.5%. This little bitty bottle for 1.7 fluid ounces was $56 plus tax, which is 10.5, came up to an additional $5.88, which came to a total of $61.88. And I'm not trying to disrupt the beehive or, you know, poke the hive or nothing like that. But let me tell y'all something, okay? I better see some type of progress. It don't have to like completely restore my edges. You don't have to do that. But baby, I better have some type of restoration in here somewhere. Spending $60-something on some edge drops, okay? This better give me some type of restoration, because I be doggone. This Fortifying Daily Serum visibly improves hair density to help support hair and edges. Okay. For $61, baby, it better be supporting something. Okay. So yeah, that's what we got at Sephora and Ulta. And then when we went to Office Depot, because I wanted to do a little bit of a project. Okay, I'm a little cold. I need my sweatshirt. I had to turn the AC on because, and yes, it's the middle of January, and I had to turn my AC on because it was hot earlier today, but I just haven't had the chance to go back up there and turn it off, but that's all right. Anyways, I miss doing vlogs, y'all. I miss doing vlogs. I like doing vlogs more than I like doing like the sit down and like the intentional sit down content, like the makeup tutorials and the skincare stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I still like doing the tutorials and the skincare and, you know, the mindset and all that stuff. I still like doing that, but it's just, it flows better when I'm able to do vlogs. I have these frames that I got off of Amazon, and they are completely see-through. So like the front and the back, it's like glass, right? And this little tab here is how you are able to pull off the back. But anyways, when you put something in there, of course you can see straight through it. So usually I do, which I still have it up, but usually I have a vision board. I now call, here comes my son again. Every time I start filming, here you come. What do you want? Come on. What you want? Yes, your curly pasta is almost done. Because I know that's what you came down here for, huh? Because you could smell it upstairs. Yeah.
It's all the way to that room.
I know. That's because it's on the stove cooking. What's up? Now you want to do rock, paper, scissors. No, because you did rock and then you went to paper. You can't do that. Get out of my face. Yeah. You see how that worked? You came down.
I win.
Okay, well, you win.
I win.
Good for you. Now see, that's funny. It's, as long as he's winning, his little feelings is fine. But as soon as I start winning and he start losing, then all of a sudden he won't start crying. And I'm like, grow some balls. So I have a bunch of these, and I used to have magazines in here. Well, I took the magazines out because, I don't know, I just feel like having the magazines up there just wasn't serving me, like serving a purpose. And I really wanted to do something else with these. So usually I have my vision poster, whatever, posted in my room, but I no longer see it as like a vision board. Now I see it as like an action board or an action poster. So I wanted to take some of the images that that I wanted to put on my action board for 2026 and put them in these frames, and then make a gallery wall out of it. I have like 8 of them or something like that, I believe. 8 or 9. One of them is still on the wall over there. But I went to Office Depot and got some photos printed out. But instead of it being color photos, I made them all black and white. Okay, so I'm just going to show y'all some of the images that I got printed out, and I really like them. I just got them in 8.5 by 11. So I'll give you a little tip from a graphic designer standpoint, right? When you're doing black and white images, sometimes printers will print something black and white, but it'll be like a Xerox copy of something. That's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be a black and white photo, right? But the thing is, because I don't know which printer they're going to be using, I have to be very specific. So what I did was I explained to the lady, I said, even though these photos are in black and white, I need you to print them as if they were color, right? Because if you print them with only black ink, they're not going to come out like a photo. It's not gonna come out right. So that's what I ended up telling her. This is a photo of a Porsche Cayenne because I really want a Porsche Cayenne. So this exact image is not on my action board, but I just picked one that had like a really nice aesthetic to it so that I can put them on my wall and it can look really nice. I also have gallery lights, remote control rechargeable gallery lights that I'm going to transfer from that wall to this wall because the crazy thing is I never turn them on. And every time I want to turn them on, I also have to recharge them. So, ciao. But anyways, so yeah, I have an image of a Porsche Cayenne. I used to want a Porsche Macan, but when I discovered that the Cayenne was bigger than a Macan, I was like, yeah, because we like big-bodied vehicles. You know what I'm saying? This one feeds my filmmaking and acting and screenwriting soul, okay? This is a black and white image of Chadwick Boseman. This is the one that broke me. This the one that broke me. I love Chadwick Boseman. This is a house that I toured last year. If you have not seen the Becoming Her video, I'll link it up here so that you can watch it. But what I started doing last year was putting myself in spaces that I feel like I deserve to be in, which is multi-million-dollar homes and all that jazz. So I took 2 of the images of the home and I made them into a little picture that I can put in the frame. I found out that the house is no longer for sale, but rather the owner removed the listing and started renting the house out. And even though that sucks, I mean, it's not like I had the money to purchase this home anyways, because it was like a $2.5 million home. It's not like I had the money anyway to buy it, but he took it down and rented the house out. And I was like, you know what, that's cool, because like that means maybe at some point I can still buy the house. Because it's a pretty dope house. It's 3 stories. It has a room in there that you could use for like a gym or a sauna or office or studio or like a craft studio, creative studio, or even a music studio. Like the house is so big and sits so high off the ground that in the room that's downstairs, there's a door that you can open that goes under the house. Like you can literally open the door and go under the house. That's how dope it is. It has a huge patio, extra land next to it where I could like build another studio or build like some type of garden house if I wanted to. Like that's how dope the property is, and I really liked it. He wasn't selling the property. Well, he was considering selling the property for an extra $200,000, which would have put the full price at 2.6, which would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? Because that plot with that house and all that land, oof, chef's kiss. And then I told myself that when I buy a home, or when I want to get a dog, I want to get 2 dogs, but I want to get 2 giant schnauzers. But in order for me to, giant schnauzers are huge, so I need to have a house that's big enough with a lot of land so that they could run around, because they are in fact cattle dogs, so they have a lot of energy and they need to expel a lot of that energy. I found these images on Pinterest, and I want to, so of course I just did like kind of doubled up on them. I really wanted 2 black schnauzers, but like it's like, dang, how am I gonna tell them apart? So that's why I have one that's like black and one that's silver. So yes, I have the 2 giant schnauzers, and oh my goodness, the voice of an angel. Y'all know I had to put Miss Whitney on there. Okay, had to put Miss Whitney on there, baby. This is another image of the giant schnauzer. Man, did I get the, please, man, I hope I got all of them. This is another one of a giant schnauzer. Let me tell y'all something. Schnauzers are gangsters. They look so fierce. Look at that. They look so fierce. I want 2 giant schnauzers so bad. They're so cute. And plus, I'm allergic to dogs, so I have to get hypoallergenic dogs. And when I saw that they were hypoallergenic because they have hair and not fur, I was like, ooh, I want that. So anyways, yeah. Miss Whitney Houston, baby. Gotta have Miss Whitney in there, okay? This one, and y'all know because I've done videos on my channel doing makeup just like her, but the beautiful Miss Diane Carroll. Yes, ma'am. Miss Dominique Devereaux, baby, don't play with her, okay? But yeah, so I love the vintage nostalgia feel of this because I grew up watching Dynasty. So I got Miss Diane Carroll, the beautiful Miss Dominique Devereaux. Don't play with her, okay? And then I got a photo of myself. This is from some photos that I took yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. I really like this one, and I don't have any photos of myself up around the house. This is what happens when you have kids. So, you know, I just showed this to y'all. My child literally just came down here, and in a matter of seconds, he put, can y'all even see that? He put a crease. He put a crease on the image. Just this, that's what it's like having kids. I'm not saying don't have them, but like, it's literally like, I'm trying to see if I could show, look at that. Do you see that line? He creased it. He literally like bent it. Look at that, see? That's what ended up happening. I literally just showed, like, just me going to check on the food and come back over here. That's how fast it happened. That's how fast it happened. I also have a photo of my son and all of his hair, his glory. So we're gonna cut that one out and put that one in a frame as well. And then, I don't know, this is a photo that I found on Canva that I just liked because it just signifies celebrating the big wins, but also celebrating the small wins. And this is an image of someone pouring, like, you can tell she's obviously celebrating something because of the dress that she has on. She's pouring herself some champagne or rosé or whatever it is, and she's celebrating. So yeah, I printed that out just to remind myself to, you know, celebrate and stuff like that. So I'm gonna sit here and finish watching. Right now I'm watching Aaliyah's face, and then I need to watch, who's that, Maya. I need to watch Maya. Look like she lost weight. Okay, girl, I see you being consistent and stuff, girl. And she's got like new, okay, she got like a new design for, girl, go ahead. I love it when people be leveling up. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, I need to watch Maya's vlog, and then I need to watch Kiwan JT.
If I can't look in the mirror, so even if it look like I'm losing, I'm still winning. Faith without works is dead. I got a vision, though. Steady on the mission, trying to get it. I'ma get
Let's
it.
see how it
Learning
looks.
from my
Moment of
losses,
truth.
I'm ready when I'm winning. 'Cause all I want.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. How cute is that? I like that you can see through it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest. I highly doubt that I'm gonna hang any of these up on the wall today because, baby, I'm tired. I have to go to bed on time today because, why does that look crooked? That's crazy. It is crooked. I have to go to bed on time today because I am due back in the office tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up, and I will catch y'all in a little bit. Or shoot, girl, it might be tomorrow, friend. We don't know. Let's see what happens. Good morning. It's Tuesday, y'all. I'm speaking a little crazy again because I have my, I'm gonna call this thing my stress guard, because that's pretty much what it is. It stops me from grinding my teeth during the day and at night. So we're just gonna call this my stress guard, okay? We are on our way to work. Yeah, your girl got a regular job just like most people that's probably watching this video. Yo, we lost a subscriber last night. That's okay though. I ain't tripping. But here we are becoming content creators. I don't want to say influencers, but we are becoming digital media entertainers. That's the best way that I could put it. A couple of things on the agenda. On my lunch break, actually, I have a wax appointment, so we're gonna go get waxed today. I go like every 6 weeks or so. Could I go longer without getting waxed than 6 weeks? Probably. I think some of you who are in fact new to the channel, like y'all came over here because of the weight loss short that I put on YouTube, which, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I could talk about my weight loss, but like, my whole channel is not about weight loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do other stuff. This morning, I woke up to a puffy face, and my allergies was kind of flared up a little bit. This is the first time in like 6-7 months that my allergies have kind of sort of shown its face. But I ain't gonna lie, your girl was eating some milk chocolate, and milk chocolate produces mucus, which of course is linked to, I think it's linked to allergies. So I think that's the reason why when I woke up this morning, I had little, you know, little sinuses, little something going on. Anyways, I know that some of you came to my channel because y'all saw the weight loss shorts that I put on, that I posted, but like, which is fine. I mean, but I don't do just weight loss on my channel. I do like all kinds of stuff, and I haven't done a vlog in so long, so hence the reason why I'm doing a vlog right now. We are picking up some really nice stuff. I need to do a haul. I don't know, I might put it in this vlog, but I had ordered some stuff from my coworker's mom. She makes a lot of stuff by hand, purses, coasters, like home decor stuff. I did like a fashion video last year, and I showed like this crocheted handbag, very cute. It was giving like a nautical vibe, you know, real cute. And I loved it so much, I was like, ooh, I wonder what else she has. And so when I found out that she was closing the store down, I was like, I'm sorry, what? She's closing her store down, unfortunately. But what I will do is show you everything that I got. I will tag her Instagram page so that if you guys want to order something, you can DM her and see what what items she have left and stuff like that. But I got a couple of things, and I got a couple of things for some friends. Let me get myself in here. But we're trying to be digital content entertainers this year, okay? I do quite a few things on my channel, but I don't want my channel to get boring. Please comment and tell me what kind of things y'all want to see. Yes, I am a normal corporate America girly, but like, y'all don't want to see me going to work every day, right? So I need to know what y'all want to see. I can do fitness, I can do nutrition, because I am a certified nutrition coach, I am a certified personal trainer. So I can do weight loss stuff, and I can do nutrition stuff, I can do the recipes and all of that. I could do makeup tutorials, I can do skincare, body care, I could do vlogs, like, but I don't want to bore y'all, because then I'll just be doing my audience a disservice. You get what I'm saying? So please comment below and let me know the type of stuff that y'all want to see. I do filmmaking. If you want to know about everything that I do, go back and watch my welcome video for my channel. That will basically give you the scope of everything that I do, okay? But the main focus is to not only provide you all with some form of intellectual entertainment, but I also want you to get something out of my channel. I want you all to be able to follow me on this journey that I'm taking. And I don't want to bore you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, friend. So, your girl is headed to go pick up y'all nephew from school. Work was all right. It didn't kick my ass this time, but work was cool. I got my goodies. Finally today, I got my goodies. Y'all, I got some nice stuff. Wait till y'all see the stuff. Y'all gonna be like, oh wait, Mom, where you get that from? Some people are okay with doing dupes, and other people are just like, oh no, I need like name brand, luxury name brand, blah, blah, blah. Baby, I don't have a problem with dupes. Would I like to do name brand? Of course I would, but baby, I'm not in the market to be spending, you know, $1,200 and $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 for one handbag that I probably can't even put my phone in or fit my phone in. The quality of the items are very nice. So they came from, and I told y'all about it in my old fashioned video. I told y'all about the items in my old fashioned, but like the last fashion video. I've only done one fashion video. What am I talking about? Oh my God, I've only done one fashion video? Ooh, child. But anyways, I'll link it above. Boop, over there. I got my items. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when I tell y'all about the dupes. It's so cute. I'm wondering what the patterns are on there. So I got a question. Y'all know I just recently lost all this weight, right? And your girl not finished. I still have another 8 pounds that I need to lose. 8 to 10. But why is it that when you're gaining weight, no one says anything to you, but the moment you lose a significant amount of weight, everybody's just like commenting on your weight loss and how small you are. But nobody says how big you are. Because here's my thing. You could have lost weight because you're sick, right? What if the weight that you were at was perfect? You were perfectly fine with your weight. You were perfectly happy with the way you looked. And then all of a sudden you get sick and say you drop a significant amount of weight. And people are like, girl, you look good. Yeah, you lost that weight, girl. Go ahead, girl. Yeah, what you been doing? And you're like, oh, I just got cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that when you're gaining weight, no one is like, hey, listen, I noticed you put on a few pounds or just whatever. Why is it that no one says anything when that happens, but when you lose weight, everybody comments on it? Why is gaining weight frowned upon? Because what about the people who are naturally like thin and they're trying to gain weight? What about those people? Do you look at them and be like, yeah, girl, you gaining that weight. All right, I see you. Like, do you do that? I just find that to be kind of weird that people don't say anything when you're gaining weight, but they say everything when you're losing. But if you gain muscle, it's okay. But if you gain fat, it's not good. I don't know. Because, baby, you could be thin as all outdoors and still have diabetes. That's all I'm saying. You could have high cholesterol. You could have all kind of issues. Arthritis, inflammation, water retention. You could have deficiencies. You could have all of that as a thin person. You can also have all of that as a larger person. But people just don't say anything when you're gaining weight. But so as soon as you lose it, it's a different ball game. Everybody's complimenting you. Everybody asking you what you're doing. Man, society is so wild. It's something how society has made that like the standard. But anyways, I'll be honest with y'all. I really wish I had someone who could look at my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So basically, I planned out all of my content for the year. But I feel like me planning out my content is only going to help me so much, like so far. Yeah, let me lug all this stuff inside and I will. Yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I wore in my welcome video. Yup, the shirt was sitting right there. I only wore this shirt for like 45 minutes. So yes, I wore the same shirt. Debate your mammy. Okay? Debate your mammy. I will see y'all on the flips. I'm going to see y'all later. Happy Saturday. It is the day that we are supposed to post this very vlog. And I'm still vlogging. But that's okay though. So listen, your girl was over here doing her My hair is a mess. Ooh, my hair is a mess. Your girl's over here doing her gallery wall. I moved my furniture around, but I'm working on my gallery wall. I have 9, so it's an odd number. But there's nothing wrong with me heading to print out another image to make it 10. I used to have a neon sign on this wall that used to say hello beautiful or hello gorgeous. Yeah, it used to say hello gorgeous with a heart. But I feel like I have outgrown the neon sign. I need to charge and install the lights. So I need to take them down from this wall and put them over here. So yeah, so that's what we are working on right now. The thing is, I have a lot of images of people, and I wish I had more images of things, like things that I desire. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I might make one more image and then just go get it printed or something. I don't know. I swear those frames are bigger, but I could very much so be wrong. Ow! Oh, that hurt. But I got the hole. Because I'm a single parent, like, I have to be the protector and the provider of this home, right? So my backup protection is a dog. Hence the reason why we have the puppy right there. But like, I have to make sure we have transportation, we have a roof over our head, and then the dogs are there for extra protection, right? And under that, I have to protect my son, right? So that's why I was going to put him under there, because I didn't want to put him on the end. Does that make sense? Does my logic make sense? You know? If I push it over, it's going to lean. And I was right. The height is good, but it's gangster leaning. So the height is good, but I'm gangster leaning on the image. So let's see. Yeah. I think that works, right? Miss Diane Cameron, baby, you gonna go up here? Okay. How's it looking?
Good.
Good. All right. So it's done. It's done. I really need to take these frames down and clean them. But yeah, this is my little gallery wall. What y'all think? Let me come over here. Look at that. My little gallery wall. Okay. Maybe I can create an image that has to do with me being a filmmaker, or like what the epitome of my life would look like in one image. What does calm certainty look like? You know? What does that look like? What does calm certainty look like? What does that look like? What would calm certainty resemble? What image would calm certainty look like? Calm certainty. I need to figure that out. Y'all see these two black things up here? These are gallery lights, right? So you can dim them, like there's different settings and stuff like that on the remote. You can dim it, you can change the color, like the tone of the color, you can set it to a timer. There's warm, neutral, and cool light. So you can, I think it's already on. So you see that changed. See, warm light, warm light. But anyways, they are rechargeable, and instead of me putting them on the wall themselves, I hung them on the ceiling so that I can pivot the lights any way that I want, you know? But I left my vinyl record display shelf, I left that there, because when you sit on the sofa, like, it sticks out from the wall about 3 inches, 3.5 inches. So I didn't want to lower it because then you'll end up hitting your head on it if you're sitting at the edge of this couch. I just want to make my place represent who I am, you know? Yo, this is gonna be my third time recording this part because for some reason my mic was not working. So it wasn't working yesterday. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But I mean, because I don't remember what I was talking about, I can't, it's not like I could re-record it. But I just recorded 3 clips and it was recording, but this was not on. So we're gonna do this again. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Basically, I was trying to show y'all what I got from Ulta Sephora, because I was supposed to show y'all like a couple of days ago, but yeah, we're gonna record this one more time. So I ordered some stuff from my coworker's mom, and let me just show y'all what I got. So this green poncho, I got 2 knit ponchos, one in like a cream color and the other in a beautiful like forest green. It's very rich in color and I really like the fur. So it has these fur cuffs on the front where you slide one side of the poncho into it, and it just gives like this really nice elegant feel to it. Very, you know, very upscale, very elegant, very elevated look. And I wore one of them when I was at the office and everyone was complimenting me on like the shirt that I had on, the poncho that I had on, things of that nature. Just like, my God, the color is beautiful, XYZ. So I like to wear brooches, and this was one that I got from him. It's kind of like a black onyx with a black pearl on it, and I really like this one. And everyone was complimenting me on the stuff that I was getting. So yeah, I also got 3 scarves. I got 3 different shades. This one is it almost looks gray, but maybe it is gray. But then again, it does look like it has an undertone of brown to it. They have a little bit of sparkle on them. They're very soft. The sequence does not make these scarves like itchy or anything like that. The one thing that really drew me to these scarves was the fact that they came with pendants. Now, initially I was like, oh, these are so cute. Like, I wish I could take them off and wear them. And then when I got them, come to find out, you can indeed take the brooches off. You can take the little pendants off of here. So this is the medium brown one. Look how beautiful those are. Aren't those gorgeous? Those are absolutely stunning. I really love this shade. And then this is the one that really drew me to the scarves because of the little bumblebee here. Look at that. Looks like he's landing on a little flower. Isn't that adorable? So y'all know your girl love a good dupe. And so I bought these 2 handbags. The handbags were $35, I believe. Look how stunning this bag is. Can y'all tell what this is a dupe for? Y'all can't tell? This has like this little pouch, and I believe this is for like your AirPod case. And yes, it is functional. It does open up. This little thing to just keep it square. But isn't this is so cute. Just imagine like traveling with this or something, or going to brunch. Isn't this adorable? And this goes with one of the like the ponchos and like the scarves. Yeah, so just imagine like a monochromatic look with all shades of tans and browns and creams and all that jazz, right? And just imagine having this bag to complete the look. Wouldn't that be cute? Wouldn't this be so cute with that, right? If you couldn't guess what these were dupes for, maybe this second bag in this other color will help you know what this is a dupe for. Okay, look at that. Do y'all know what the dupe is? You don't know? If you don't know, I know y'all know about that Christian Dior bag that a lot of people have. Just imagine going to brunch with this or traveling with this, right? Like, this will give a nautical vibe. This is giving yacht life, right? And look at the little puppy dog on there. Let me pet that dog. Isn't that cute? The only thing that I wish was different about it is that there was like some type of boning in this that will really like harden the sides, because it's a very flexible bag. It's not flimsy, but it is flexible, but the quality is really, really great. Well, I think that that is it for me for this vlog. But anyways, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and like, comment, and share. Bring some people on board, baby, because we taking a ride in 2026, honey. Thank you for watching this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.